The other game in Group F saw Tunisia play the Netherlands, by far and away the worst team in the group, against by far and away the best team in the group. But they drew with Japan. Netherlands are a joke. Let's be honest. Their defence, Van Heck and Van Dijk, Van de Ven can play there. Ake, Dumfries, unbelievable. Their midfield, De Jong, Gravenberch, Tijani, Reinders, unbelievable. You know, you can drop Koopmeiners into that as well. The attack, Gakpo, Malen, Somerville, Brobby, Memphis, Noah Lang. Unbelievable team, man. And Ronald Koeman seems to be getting this team gelling. Tunisia, just a joke of a tournament. But they scored a goal. An absolute joke of a tournament. Waste of time. Waste of everyone's time then being here. Got beat 5-1 off Sweden. Got beat 4-0 off Japan. 3-1 off the Netherlands. Conceded 12 goals in 3 games, scoring 2. Let's talk about the goals. First one, 3 minutes in, Skeriri, own goal. Lovely ball into the box, causes havoc. Skeriri, the captain, puts it into his own net. And then again, ball into a dangerous area. Brian Brobby is there. What a player Brian Brobby is, by the way. You know, at Ajax a few years ago, he was seen as a bit of a flop. Smashed it in the Premier League with Sunderland, and he's smashing it at the World Cup. Masturi did get one back for Tunisia to make it 2-1. Decent little strike, to be fair. But then Jean-Paul Van Heck, new Tottenham centre-back, scored from a corner to make it 3-1. And let's be honest, the Netherlands should have scored about 8. It was total domination. It was a team, in my opinion, that knew they were top of the group when they went 1-0 in front. And they were just toying with Tunisia. You know, you had Tijani Reinders smiling every time, you know, he touched the ball. Koopmeiners, when he came on, just looked like he was just getting minutes to build his sharpness up. Van Dijk just it was a bit of a calamity, really, wasn't it, from the Netherlands, just taking the piss, really. You know, they were through, they were top in the group. Tunisia barely laid a glove on them, and they were just literally passing it around, smiles on their faces, playing little chip passes, little through balls, little, you know, skill moves and stuff like that. And like I said, it looks tight, 3-1. You know, it was 2-1 at one point, but realistically, that scoreline was a lot. The way that game went was a lot bigger of a scoreline than 3-1. If I'm brutally honest, and Tunisia just, I don't know, they've come into this tournament, you know, normally they have a little bit of hype, but sacked Sabri Lamouchi after game 1. Hervé Renard has just not really done much else, and eliminated probably the worst team in the tournament, actually, along with Turkey, but they still got one game to redeem themselves-ish. But the Netherlands, they could be strong. The Netherlands, they could go far in this World Cup. Tunisia 1, Netherlands 3.